my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 10 of City Living. The last part, we moved to this new apartment and Charlie and Ariana are enjoying the common area outside the elevator and outside their apartment and chatting here, though Ariana is pretty tired and really needs to get to bed, which she has been told to do. So we'll see Elijah is eating the spinach wrapped veggie burrito that we brought with us, and I put all the rest of the food in the fridge also. And Hannah, as you can see, is in bed over in the bedroom that the girls are currently sharing. Now Elijah, he wants to use the bubble blower. Well, we'll pin that for now, but not really the best. Seems to make them not feel very good. Though I think that is a learning thing, that as they get there. So he's learned how to make that spinach wrapped veggie burrito. So he's got 2 recipes discovered. Now Charlie, I'm going to put the walls in cutaway so we can see them a bit better. I think I had told him to update his social status because he needs to get his followers up, but he does have all of today, even though he's working from home, to do that, and he's going off to bed, which is fine. And Elijah probably should go to bed too. I didn't remember whose bed was whose, so I just put them. So now we know. Elijah's is the one with a bit of red, and Charlie's is the gray, fully gray one. So he has 615. Where did Charlie go? No. What is it? Okay. Well, why don't you go leave an affirming note so that it's a nice hello to the neighbors, and we're going to sleep. And I think I will actually move this over to the other bigger bedroom because there is more room over here. So it makes more sense to not have it in the tiny room. It makes more sense to have him put his bed so it's out. It's not the brightest room, but it's fine. But I was thinking I would add a light into the living area. So I'm going to go into the lighting. I'm just going to put a ceiling light. Like something with some brightness. Don't know really. See. It's kind of a warm light, which is not bad. This is a City Living. It's pink. Not very bright, I don't think. But maybe it'll do. And maybe I will... I think there had been a little table, and I should have kept it. But we can just get another one. I'm going to buy another table as a nightstand, and I think there's kind of a neat one. That would be under surfaces. Probably under these accent tables, as I think where they put them. And there's these... I'm just looking for a color. For this one, and we'll use that for Charlie's bedside table, and then we'll move this light here, change the color, and then I'm going to put a different light over here. Lighting. So I want a table lamp. Let's see. Colors does this come in? Kind of want something that gives us some light also. That's a bit brighter than that, and I'm not sure that that's that bright. No. So we'll get rid of it. It's not bright enough. Is there anything here that's bright? That looks... There, we'll put that. I don't know how bright it is, but it's also kind of neat looking. Seems... And we'll turn this off. And Charlie can go to bed now. I'm actually going to send him to bed so that he actually, if I give him something else to do, he stays in bed. Because if they go to bed on their own and then you tell them to do something, they often will get up before they've slept fully. And we don't really want that. There's our little garden in the house. Oh well. So in the quiet hours while Sims rest, funny things occur, making broken objects their best. Which of course nothing's broken because we've just moved into this apartment. And Charlie's a cheerful Sim. Cheerful Sims tend to be happier more often. So let's see Elijah's needs. You may as well go to the bathroom while it's available. It's the only thing that's a kind of an issue with the half walls is that they don't actually go down. So you have to, because there's a toilet behind that really tall half wall. We could do that, and he may as well have a quick meal of yogurt, then watch some cooking. And does he work today? He does in 35 minutes. I didn't notice the little alarm going off. I guess it'll go off. And he wants to browse Simpedia. And he actually needs to be confident to go to work. And that is because he's got the self-assured trait. So he is feeling confident, which he needs to be for his job. Excuse me. Now, one thing I forgot to do, was the traits that came with the place was the gnomes. So it's the opposite. Instead of things breaking down all the time, broken things just seem to get mended overnight. It's as if kindly gnomes watch over the place and the penny pixels. I don't know if we really need that, but I would like more to the point. Home studio. The artsy vibe makes this a great place to be creative. Painting, writing, and woodworking usually comes out better quality. So that would be very good. In some ways, maybe the chef's kitchen might be better than the penny pixels, just because of the fact that we'll leave it with that for now. I might get rid of it. I suppose we're a 2-bathroom place now, not 1 bathroom. And she may as well take a thoughtful shower because she actually needs to be inspired when she goes to work. I don't know whether I'm going to bother keeping her off. Is she going back in? Normally they just stay in and it just switches. Okay, that didn't work. And he has to go to the bathroom, which is all the way down over here, unless Ariana finishes. And Hannah's hungry, so she's going to go grab something to eat. And she is inspired from her creative trait. So he must be going to work. Yeah, that's fine. Wasn't really sure I wanted to bother. Seems like they don't complete their assignment. They don't finish. Like, they don't get paid. I had that happen with just my own gameplay one that I was doing. And it wasn't because they did. It was because they got a promotion and their hours changed. And so they had a couple hours before they had to go back to work, which wasn't enough time when they were working from home to actually complete it. So they didn't. I'm going to have them work hard for now just to get that moving quicker so we get that check mark. And once he gets the check, I'll put him back to work normal. Now, Ariana's supposed to go to work, and she has to go to the bathroom, so we'll let her go when she finishes her shower. And she may as well, I think she has to eat something. Because I don't know that quick meals work for her because of the fact that she's a foodie, and quick meals tend to be normal quality. So Ariana's boss was happy with the work she did from home, and she made $236. Does she want to work from home, or does she want to go to work? I think we're going to have her go to work because we're going to concentrate on the others today. We're not going to follow her. Why is he going to eat? Oh, maybe he grabbed the food. Eat the sandwich. She's got 2 paintings. She's got one in her inventory and this one. Oh, there's a neighbor. You should go to the bathroom. You can invite in to entertain. And we will start our gathering. cheerful introduction. And then we will invite to entertain. We'll see how that goes. And she wants to enthuse about vegetarianism. Why don't we do that with him? We can ask about the career. And friendly. He's a writer at Walrus Books, Brighton Day. And where did he go? Oh, it's a welcome wagon. I think he is the only person, though there could be people just in the neighborhood who are coming. Thank you for coming. And discuss local fishing spots. Are there any in the city, in this neighborhood? There were in the Spice District. So Charlie, oh, he ate spicy food. He's eating spicy food. Hannah, who was that? I'm glad we had it. Yeah, sure, glad we had it. And we want to know, talk about dreams, reprimand public intimacy. Yeah, they're not here. More friendly. I'm looking for the evangelize. Not coming up. Compliment outfit. Evangelize vegetarian benefits. We'll see how that goes with him. Okay, you're done eating. Clean up. And you may as well do a cheerful introduction also. Oh. Our neighbors are out there. So Salim agrees maybe vegetarianism isn't as intimidating. So he's on board with that. So she needs to, why don't you go, we already know her, invite neighbors in. We know them both. We can invite them in. Do you know them? Yep. He's lazy, creative, and a bookworm. That's okay. Ask about food. And then you're going to go take a shower. Just take a regular shower. And then you should social networking, share an image. Show social networking, share jokes with followers. I don't know that we're going to be able to get our thing up so high because it's quite far. At least for the promotion, we only need to get to 1,000, but for the from home is 1,500. That's high, I have to say. What is that? Clean up. What is it? Oh, it's a bowl. I couldn't figure out what it was. Where is Hannah? She's going to go watch TV. What are her... I think she's going to pluck some inspiration. I was trying to see if I could introduce, and I didn't remember about this. And we already know these two. I don't know if we know their traits. Not sure. He's doing his updating. And she is... I don't know how long it takes for them. How come that didn't... We enthuse... Maybe the evangelize. Oh, if you bump into another vegetarian, enthuse about vegetarianism. Oh, I see. I'm going to get rid of that one. Serenade someone with a guitar. I don't think so. You're unflirty. I can't imagine you're going to want to do that. So we got 25 followers from his image. Enthuse about guitar solos. Can we do that? Friendly. Oh, that joke didn't work. Great. Deep conversation. Oh, I think that was the penny pixels. We got a whole 3 simoleons from them. So she wants to enthuse about. So we got 25. I think we're going to have to go out, is what I think we're going to need to do. Enthuse about guitar. Was that what it was? Guitar solos. Yes, that was what it was. And we'll give him the apartment key. And Charlie really can't do very much. He's working from home and he's not getting... I think he needs to go out and check in from other locations, is what I think we need to do. So, but we can't go anywhere because the welcome wagon is going. So why doesn't he go harvest everything in the garden? And do we need to spray for bugs? And spray for bugs. We don't really want bugs in the house. So do that. And Hannah's painting. Oh, that's Charlie. Hey, I heard you became friends with Eliza Pancake. She's pretty cool. Yeah, I already saw that. Not sure why it came up. And we're going to go under creativity for Hannah. So once he's finished that, no, there's no. Well, then we can read a note. He's level 8 of gardening. What's on? I wonder what this is. Looks like the news, the civic station is my guess. That's what I think it is. So let's see. And they're talking. Maybe Hannah will see her ways that being flirty is okay when she falls in love herself. She won't be quite so judgmental. And we'll go in and change her trait away from the unflirty trait. Buy yourself something nice. It always puts you in a good mood was the note that he read. So, I don't know. I kind of need this to end so that we can go out because there's not much you can do here. You can water. I guess go water the garden. And I suppose you can practice programming. Or just to actually do something. Don't really want to do anything too special. We'll make a plugin. Just because the hacking, you have to stay and you can't leave. You lose the progress if you leave. If you leave partway through. Oh, she finished her painting. It was worth a whole 569, but that's probably because it was an impressionistic painting, and I didn't even really pay attention. She needs to do emotional paintings, not inspired paintings. I had her pluck for inspiration. That doesn't work very well. Oh well. And she's just painting. Oh, Elijah, I forgot. He worked hard all day, poor guy. I didn't mean for him. I meant to just have him work hard until anyways, why don't you go, sit and try. So he's not good enough. He's sit and try. Whereas Hannah was unwind. So she's got enough experience that she can unwind at it. So even when you're... Congrats on the big promotion, Elijah. Do you want to celebrate tonight? Well, let me see. He's got to successfully promote cause. How is he going to do that? Did our neighbors leave? They did leave. Now it's over. I needed them to be gone, and now when I wanted them to be here, they're gone. Okay, so I think we're going to go out because I don't know that this is the best place to successfully promote a cause. So he might just be able to go out into the neighborhood. But it was just more that since I'm not very good with the camera moves here, but since Charlie really needs to go check out some other areas to check in, I'm going to go travel. I'm going to have the 3 of them travel, and we'll let Elijah promote his cause, and hopefully it'll be successful. And it seems to be really slow. We're already here. We're in the arts quarter, so now we live in the arts quarter, and that's the Planet Honey Pop, which is in the Fashion District. And uptown has a lounge at the top. There's an apartment building, which is where Elijah's parents live. And there's one apartment building here, and then there's another apartment here. So there's actually the penthouse in the upper uptown district is a lounge. It's not actually somewhere you live, it's a lounge. So there's a penthouse in this district, but you'd have to convert it to a residential location to be able to use it. So, and that's the art gallery. I think we'll just go here, even though it's in our district. And because you can check in from the art gallery, you can actually check in from, you can update your status from like I've done it with a different one where I've done it from the Willow Creek Museum and updated the status in a different game file. But it didn't actually let you do the check-in, which you can do from the locations in the city. Such as I think we've already done it at the art gallery because someone had to go to the art gallery for something. And then I thought I'd check and see whether or not that would work for viewing the art, but it doesn't work for viewing the art. So the thing is we want Charlie to come here and we want him to status update. Oh, it is status update. Oh, maybe you only get the check-in when it's an actual job, like requirement to check in. That's probably what it was. Because I had that. He had to check in somewhere. So we gained 175 followers for coming here. So that's what we need to do. So now we need to go check around and go to other places because he needs to get to 1,000 before he goes to, well, he's supposed to get to 1,500 before tomorrow, which is a lot. So we'll go to Maishuno Wet Meadows. And so we're at the park. I actually have done an edit of this, which I should place down here, but I'm not going to do that right now. It's not really that urgent. It added a playground area for when there's kids, but we don't have any. Oh, he can't do it, so we didn't need to come here. So that was kind of a waste. Not really very much to do in this neighborhood. The park is kind of really dull. We can't do that. So we learned something. We can't do a status update right away. Dog shaking himself. Oh, we can do it now. I don't know who spent 5 simoleons and on what. Oh, she's cooking. Hope she's cooking something vegetarian. Yeah, fruit, and yogurt parfait. So it doesn't look like... Oh, so Ariana can either become an arts critic or a food critic. And I made her a foodie so that she would become a food critic. So we're going to see what that one's like. So we're going to do the food critic. So she's a chow chaser. If you don't love it, they won't eat it. So we're going to do that. So she's been promoted. So she got, she makes 49 per hour, and she also received a 438 simoleon bonus, spare utensils wall plaque, and review food drink interaction. And she goes to work tomorrow. So, I don't really see that there's much point of being here anymore because he got, I don't know how he's supposed to get to 1,500, to be honest. Oh, he got to 1,000. Oh, let me see that. I'm going to scroll through the notes to see. So he gained 175 followers, and so he went to 1,015 from that. But he didn't get anything from this update here, so I guess people aren't interested in the park. So why don't we go to the karaoke bar? And I'll see you when we get there. So I figured we would have Ariana come along with us and we'll start a gathering. So I realized that we didn't work on Elijah successfully promoting his cause. Political career, protest for no Sims left behind. So we'll have him do that. And I'm wrong. We don't want that one. I don't know why it starts that one. What happened last time we came here? Anyways, so Ariana is playing. Okay. What does she need to do for her job? She needs to review food or drink or write column. Can she read? No, we don't want to read. Well, we could read it. Can we order food here? No, she can't review that. I'm just trying to look. Can she order? Review food. She can review. Is there anything better she can review? Review food. Oh, this is better. We're going to review the nigiri. Go do that. You can read. You can always read later. So how's he doing? Now, Hannah. Where's her cooking? Where's her singing? So Elijah's level 10 of... So he's 4. She's 4. Oh, she can only watch the karaoke. Anything she can do out here? She can bust with violin. I don't think she actually... I think she has a kid's violin, but whatever. They're letting her use it, so we'll let her use it. And Charlie is chatting with this person. Ask about career. And we see whether we could do a status update at Planet Honeypop, if that helps at all. So Genji is an entertainer at Limelight. Will that work? Will we get any followers for doing that? Oh, he got 200 followers. So he's 1215, so we're 285 short of our daily work goal. And here is Elijah doing his... Right, he's got the t-shirt. No sim left behind. I don't know whether this how it's considered to be successful. How's it not started? Didn't political... How do you promote... Oh, maybe you actually have to click on somebody. I'm going to go cheerful introduction. Thanks, Mom, for congratulating me on my promotion. Blob, art lover, and materialistic. Debate, enthuse, rally to the cause. Debate politics from the left. Political career. So it's karaoke contest night at the karaoke bar. Sims contestants silky singing skills by selecting sing in the karaoke. Well, that didn't really work. Oh, complete! Yes, we got that completed. So let me look and see whether Ariana is completed. She didn't like something. Oh, bad food. Uncomfortable from reviewing bad food. The food was terrible. Writing a column about it would be cathartic and entertain the readers. And so she's complete too. So they have both, the 3 of them have completed their goals. 2 of them have completed their goals, and Elijah has not, unfortunately. He has until tomorrow, but I think the next part we will try and participate in this karaoke contest and see how that goes. Sorry, that's the dog. Stretching his legs and giving a shake as he often does when he stretches his legs. He's just a little dog. He's like kind of the size of a dachshund. Dachshund pocket beagle mix, I think. Anyways, that's it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye!